From Rome to Jakarta, weaponizing aging hulls for Chokepoint containment. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together rapidly. Italy's donation and the €413 million, $450 million, transfer of the aircraft carrier Giuseppe Garibaldi to Indonesia is a textbook case of outsourcing the enforcement of the backdoor. The timing is incredibly raw, with the Italian parliament backing the donation in late April 2026, and the Indonesian Navy preparing for carrier operations by mid-May. Jakarta is being elevated into a frontline proxy gatekeeper. When you look at the strategic logic behind this transfer, it reveals a deliberate blueprint to lock down the Malacca Strait and its surrounding escape routes. 1. Plugging the Indonesian archipelagic choke points. Look at the geography where this carrier is slated to operate. Analysis notes that the Garibaldi will deploy across the Natuna Islands and the Malacca Strait. By positioning a capital ship at the intersection of the South China Sea and the Java Sea, Indonesia isn't just protecting its own waters, it is creating a physical buffer right at the mouth of the back door. Furthermore, if the Malacca Strait is choked off, China's alternative shipping lines must run through the Indonesian archipelagic sea lanes, specifically the Sunda and Lombok Straits. A mobile aviation platform gives Jakarta the capability to patrol and police all three of these critical bottlenecks simultaneously. 2. The drone carrier rebrand. The Garibaldi will no longer carry traditional AV-8B Harrier jump jets. Instead, Fincantieri is handling a massive refit to convert the vessel into a dedicated helicopter and unmanned aerial vehicle UAV carrier. The hardware. The flight deck is being re-engineered to operate vertical takeoff drones and navalized medium-altitude long-endurance MALE strike drones, specifically the Turkish-made Bayraktar TB3. The role in the kill web. This turns the Garibaldi into a floating, persistent reconnaissance and strike nest. It can launch drone swarms to monitor every single commercial tanker and naval vessel transiting the Indonesian Straits. This cheap, uncrewed aviation model perfectly matches the doctrine of the new generation tech cartel, using software-defined autonomous systems to maintain a continuous maritime choke loop without the extreme cost of a modern supercarrier fleet. 3. Industrial diplomacy. Capability, not debt. The reports explicitly frame this deal as a direct counterweight to China's Belt and Road Initiative (BRI), highlighting that Italy is offering Indonesia capability, not debt, aligning the transfer with the European Union's Global Gateway Initiative. By providing a $450 million loan to finance the refit through Fincantieri and PT PAL, the West is keeping Indonesia firmly locked into the Western defense industrial ecosystem. This blocks Beijing from offering its own naval hardware or logistics packages to Jakarta, ensuring that the sovereign state controlling the world's most critical energy transit points remains integrated with Western security architecture. The strategic geometry updated. This puts the final piece into the siege map. The front door, Luzon Strait ironclad containment run directly by the US and Japan using heavy missile infrastructure like the Typhoon MRC. The back door, Malacca Strait/Indonesian, bypasses outsourced containment. Instead of stretching its own depleted naval assets to guard the Malacca, Sunda, and Lombok Straits, the West is donating a capital ship to Indonesia, upgrading it with drone swarming tech, and letting Jakarta act as the regional gatekeeper. It's a calculated move. They use an aging European hull to build a local blue water shield, ensuring that China's economic jugular remains completely exposed to a Western-aligned sentinel sitting right on the doorstep of the Indian Ocean. By Tina Antonis,